Hello Aries. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So the way I read, I do channel only into my higher intuitive self. I've always done that. I don't actually use any spirit guides. Only in the end of the reading, I do channel and ask Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel to provide you with some advice regarding your situation. So some of you may have been in a relationship, situationship. It could also be the introduction of a relationship, just the beginning. Oh boy, okay. Just the beginning of a relationship. But it seems like somebody here wants to get to know someone a bit better. And things went a little too fast, too sudden. So some of you may also feel that the cards are reversed. You may feel, cross-watcher, that this is not your reading, but in fact, Aries, that this is what you feel. Wanting to explore who this individual is. That's curiosity. Somebody here is very curious about another individual. That song. There's a song in my head. I think it's a very old song. It's the one that goes, getting to know you, getting to know all about you. That's the song it's just playing in my head now. That's the feeling that this person has towards you. They really want to get to know you more. All right, Aries, we have here growth followed by love, centering, awakening, creativity, play, selfhood. Then we have betrayal followed by ecstasy under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. Some of you may feel that these feelings are vice versa. My dear Aries, so much has happened in this connection. And I have felt now that there's a need for me to take a step back and see where we're headed. I want to take things slow. I don't want to rush into anything. I have, in the past, rushed. I've hurried. But now seeing the way we are, and at this point, at this stage in our connection, I've understood that I don't even know you at all. Now I feel like I want to grow and learn more about you. I want to grow with you. Everything seemed to have been very fast, furious, sudden. And if I could go back, I would like to get to know you more. I feel that I only had touched the surface with you. It was just the way you looked, and it was all lustful. In a way, it was very physical. But now things have changed. Now I have realized that I do have unconditional love for you. I don't really know where this is coming from, but how can someone not fall in love with you? You are that sweet, that gentle, that kind. And this unconditional love that I have for you, that I don't share, it is pure, it's true, it's clean. It's not very lustful, actually. There's a part of you that makes me feel very grounded. I feel very much at home, at ease. If I'm the yin, you are the yang. We come and go in perfect harmony. There is beauty to this. I do feel that in this connection, there's a sense of awakening. I feel that I now see things differently. Before, I was not stepping into your shoes and seeing things differently, but now I do. For me, the perspective has changed. I am now seeing things through your eyes, and I realize that slow and steady would have been the best way to learn more about you. I also feel that in this connection, there's a sense of creativity. This creativity that exists, it means that I want to get to know you more. I want to create something with you that'll be long-lasting for the world to see. I would like this. I would like to do this. In you, I have found a friend, a best friend, somebody who is fun, playful. There's mischief in your eyes, and you make me feel so vibrant, so young again, alive again. I like this. I like this dynamic. You bring out the best in me, and you bring out that youthful side. But I know what I have done. I betrayed you in a way. I behaved in a way that was not something you had expected. Everything that I had said and done, it's not exactly what you were thinking. And it is unfortunate for me to have lost such a beautiful bond. The things that I've said, the things that I've done. You thought you knew me, but you never really knew me at all. Now there's a lack of faith and a lack of trust. A part of me was very arrogant and stubborn. I was very set in my ways. I did not change or conform to what it is that you wanted me to be. I thought that the way things were was good enough. But now I see that it was never enough. And now I see that you've moved on. You are now more independent, self-sufficient, self-reliant. You don't need anybody. For me, it is intimidating because now you have this aura of I am single and ready to mingle, and that scares me. This is how I see you. But I also feel that there's a part of me who has become distant and who's become different. Who made me different? You did. You changed me, actually. But I also realized that what happened between us, I also changed you. And unfortunately now, I feel that you are this person who is, it's very difficult to approach you. It's very difficult to talk to you. Moving forward and doing what I want to do, talking how I want, I don't really think it's possible. Overall, the feelings and emotions that I have, what I feel now is not on a physical level. I feel on a spiritual level now. And there is this beautiful feeling that you give to me where there's this ecstasy, soulful bliss. My soul feels blissful. My soul feels content and happy. It's a strange kind of happiness that I just can't put my finger on, but it just really makes me happy on the inside. Sometimes I just have this sense of happiness and people look at me and they wonder, why are you so happy? What are you smiling about? And I can't pinpoint everything, but I do often think about you and how lovely you are. And because we were in the phase that we were in, I realize now that it would be really nice if I could get to know you more. And the reason why I want to get to know you more is because I do have love for you. All right. Aries. It's a really different kind of reading. This shows me either two things. Either you just started off with this person, or there was distance for a while and you're going to have like a reboot of this connection or a restart of this connection. And what's happened here is the growth card is this first card. It's the strongest card. And it does talk about the fact that this person wants to grow and get to know you more. And what does that mean? That means that they didn't know you as much back then. They didn't know the real you. Oftentimes what happens is if we have the friendship card, which is for me the play card, friendship card is very casual. It's not something that's very committed. However, in this case, I do see that somebody here became very emotionally and spiritually invested in this connection. And so they want to move forward and they want to get to know you more because they do have love for you. Are they in love with you? In these cards, it doesn't show that they're in love, but do they love you? Yes, they do, definitely. It's the second card, so it's still very strong, and it goes along with the growth. That they want to grow with you and learn more about you. Why? Because they love you. It's sometimes it's love at first sight, and it is. It could be love at first sight. That's when your soul recognizes the other person's soul. You have two cards here that are very spiritual in nature. The centering card and the ecstasy card. And spiritual means that you have had a past life connection together. You are either twin flames, soulmates, karmic partners, maybe even more. All right, let's have a look at the Beginner's Tarot deck. So I'm going to have a look at anything that may have happened that caused a problem in this connection, the reason why things started to go downhill. Okay, the Five of Cups. Then we have Grace. All right, the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups here does talk about how this individual at some point in time started to feel a lot of disappointment. There was a sense of sadness and a lot of pessimism. They were starting to feel very trapped, and they were concentrating on problems instead of seeing the assets and all of the good opportunities that they had in front of them. They started to creatively block certain things that were coming to them, even not wanting to grow or have a family. It talks about infertility. What happened, and now how this person is feeling. There is now a growing awareness that the relationships are what you make of them. The ability to appreciate what one has. So this person feels that there is a growing awareness that the relationship that turned out between the both of you was what this person made it into. So they feel it's their fault. Whatever happened in this connection between the both of you, they feel that they were the one responsible. Now, it's also interesting, it talks about the ability to appreciate what one has. They realize now that they never actually appreciated you. They never actually They took you for granted, basically. They just didn't appreciate what they had. They took you for granted. They thought you'd always be around. And there was a lack of value. When people start taking you for granted, it's because there's a lot of people that get used to a situation or a person. And because of this, that level of comfort is okay to some degree, but then also people are always thinking, oh, this person's always going to be there. They're always going to come around. They're always going to have my back. Unfortunately, in relationships, you have to keep a little bit of spice there, where you have to give a little and then take back a little. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. If you keep giving and giving, and this doesn't mean in a malicious way, you have to do this like straight from the heart, right? Like you do it for the good of the relationship. You don't go all in. You don't do so many things. You have to have a limit for everything. And only when there's a limitation, when there's boundaries, everything beyond that boundary or behind that boundary seems very enticing, very curious to see what's beyond that. But if you give too much, then what happens, it becomes an everyday thing. People become used to it. So this is something that this person realizes, that even though they had you in their life at some point, even if it was energetically, they feel that truly things could have been better. But because of the way things turned out, because of the way that they felt that you're always going to be there, they realize now it's their fault. And they realize that they should have taken good care of you, and that they should have valued who you are. The only reason, Aries, this person is realizing this is because there's distance now between the both of you. Otherwise, if you were still close with this person, they would not have seen this coming. They wouldn't have felt this. Here we also have grace. Okay, let's have a look at grace. In the beginning, the grace card here talks about inspiration and hope and dreams. In the beginning, this was love that inspires and inspires us as well as others. Wanting to turn dreams into reality. Awareness of goals. Having belief in yourself as well as a self-esteem in order to meet others at that level. There was a lot of confidence here. There was a lot of hope. However, because of the way this person started to feel with the Five of Cups, this person started to not follow what made them happy. They were not following their bliss. Why? Because they started to feel a sense of insecurity in their own life with their own emotions. Feelings of unworthiness. That's very common in the masculine energy. And masculine energy can also be females. But feelings of unworthiness. And they were ignoring their intuition. They were feeling insecure and they were feeling unworthy. Why? Because of the Five of Cups. Because they knew they had taken you for granted. And so they felt unworthy. They knew that you need somebody who can actually appreciate you, who is worthy of your presence in their life. Yeah, so that's what happened, guys. This is really interesting. It's very bad. However, this is just the way it is, right? Sometimes things happen. Right. Depending on the person and their own experience in their own life, they behave in certain ways. All right, just gonna do. Here, these cards are the Lover. No, this is the Beginner's Tarot deck. So this is any type of. Sorry, this is any type of. Oh wow. Plans, actions, or intentions that this person may have towards you. Wow. Oh my goodness gracious me, guys. You have a beautiful set of cards here. Spoke too soon. All right. You do have one of the main problems here, Five of Pentacles. But look at these cards. Let's just look at them. Look at the colors, how vibrant they are. I do love this deck because of the colors. The illustrations are so pretty. But you can see, just with the colors itself, it's very vibrant, very radiant, very nice. First card is the strongest. We have Fool. Now, does this person want to take a leap of faith with you? Yes, they do. They definitely do. However, I would warn you to just be a little careful. Why? Because if they take a leap of faith, this is somebody who is considered a fool. They're foolish. They take action first and they think later. The thing about the Fool I've noticed in my readings is that this is somebody, the character of somebody, who may come into your life really fast, but then they may leave as equally as fast. So you need to be careful. You need to think and see, is this person really interested? Has this person really thought it through? Or are they rushing into it? Because unfortunately, the decisions that this person might make, they may not be in the best interest of you in the long run. They might just be thinking about themselves. Are they doing it on purpose, however? No, they are not. Do they really love you? Yes, they do. Here with the Six of Cups and the King of Cups, look at that. There is a heck of a lot of love here. That's beautiful. What more do you want? It's beautiful. There's love here. This person is like, you make this person a fool. They don't think straight. They can't think straight when they're doing things with you, around you, or for you. Their mind kind of gets jumbled up. And it's because the feelings of being just overwhelmed with the feeling of love. We have here the Six of Cups. Now, there is a feeling that this person has that maybe the both of you were somehow connected in some type of past life. They do have that feeling. Now, also with this card, it talks about how in this lifetime, this individual has been thinking, and they often think, about how times were right in the beginning when you guys met. The first glance, the first kiss, the first touch, the first signs of flirting. What was everything like back then? For some of you that actually have a history with this person, that is what this person is thinking. That is the world that makes them happy back then. And in their heart and their mind right now, they want to go back and be in that world. They want to live that once again. They want to relive it. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful memory. It makes them happy. It creates a lot of blissfulness in their heart. And why does this person feel like this? Well, with the King of Cups, they want to give you everything. Emotionally, you make them very emotional. They want to give you a solid offer of love. Are they taking any action towards it, however? Actually, not right now. They're just sitting and waiting for what? For the wheels of fortune to turn. They believe in their heart and their mind that fate and destiny will one day bring you both together again. That fate and destiny will fix certain things that have caused a problem. Fate and destiny, certain things that have come and gone. It is important to note that things don't just happen on their own either. You have to take the initiative too. However, this person feels that the both of you were destined to be together and that the universe has got their back. Overall, the overall arching theme here, as you can see, it is the Five of Pentacles, but the Five of Pentacles position, this is an umbrella, and it's an umbrella that covers all of the other cards. So this card that covers all of the other cards, this does mean that all of these fall under the feeling of rejection, of neglect. They're feeling very hurt because they love you, because they feel left out in the cold. They feel neglected. They feel rejected. They feel that there's a lack of communication. And it's strange the way this person thinks, but even if they were the one that pulled away, they still think that they're the victim. To some degree, they think that they are the individual who's suffering. And it's hard for them to move beyond that kind of thought process, which is, it's not right. They can't be playing the victim currently because there's a whole lot of other things that they can concentrate on. Now, do I see them taking any action? I do see them reaching out to you, maybe even briefly at some point, some type of message, directly or indirectly. But keep in mind, when they're going to do this, they may say hello and then just pull right back. They're not ignoring you. But then when they say it, when they engage and start talking about this, they're going to get into the old mindset, how things were back then. They're going to realize, oh, this person's so gorgeous. I love this person. I love this person so much. Then they're going to realize here that, you know what, the ball's in their court, and let me just wait. Let me wait for Aries to reach out to me. Why? Because I feel that fate and destiny has brought us together. It's really weird, Aries. This person, earlier you had 2 cards that had spiritual connection. So this person actually does feel that this connection is based on a spiritual connection. And they feel that even if they do something physically, even if they give, for example, 15% effort, they feel that the rest of it will have this type of momentum, and it will increase over time, and the universe will somehow bring you together. It's all about faith, guys. This person actually has a lot of faith. But right now, mentally, do they think that they have a strong chance? No, they don't. They really do feel, they don't really feel very confident here, especially with the 5 of Pentacles. All right, let's have a look. What else? We have here also the Archangel Answer cards. So I'm just going to do a quick prayer. Okay. These messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. All right, interesting. First card, the strongest. You have here success. Very nice. Then you have ask for help from others. Oh my goodness. Then you have another one. Helpful people. Both of these cards, they're just 2 cards in this deck that talk about other individuals helping you, and you got both cards right there. So this is genuinely, I mean, well, they are always genuine, but they're genuinely saying that you have some friends, and that's where I'm going to use the word again, that are genuine, and you need to start consulting your friends. Start talking to your friends or your family members. Somebody who is maybe a therapist, or somebody who, I'm getting this, somebody who you grew up with, like a childhood best friend. But that's just kind of obvious, but maybe you haven't spoken to them in years. You can trust that person even if you have not spoken to them in a long time. Oh my, okay, you got a bunch coming out here. There you go. All right, huge messages coming through. Just give me a few moments. This came up first. And then this. And then we have this. All right. Pretty big message coming through. A few messages, actually. All right. So, starting with your situation that's on your mind, the angels here are saying regarding the situation, if this has resonated with you, eventually there's going to be success, which means your heart and your mind will be happy, it will be satisfied. So that's a good thing. Ask for help from others. And then we have helpful people. After you ask for help from others, this could be literally your friends, your family members. This could be a counselor, a doctor. This could be online resources, a book, a blog, a website. Some people who have created relationship videos on YouTube, for example. Humans, anybody who's a human, who has any type of ability to help you, that is what they're saying. Whether you get it from online, offline, face-to-face, doesn't matter. Either way, there's going to be some type of information that you're going to receive, and it's going to give you a different perspective on the situation and on the person that you're dealing with, regarding the person that you're dealing with. They are saying that there is something better. Typically, I've seen this means that there's something better than either the person that you're dealing with, or there's something better than the situation that you are in right now. You may think that this is the best situation you can possibly be in. However, they are saying that there is something better. They're also saying to finally start listening to your own intuition. Listen to your gut feeling. Understand and see the repetitive patterns of behavior. If you find that there's certain things that are just not changing, or they have changed too much, that you can't adjust to, listen to your intuition and make the changes accordingly. There's something that you had thought, and it is here unlikely that it is going to turn out the way that you thought. You had an idea of something, a few things. However, it's going to unlikely turn out the way that you had thought. We have here recovery. Even the recovery, if you're thinking of recovering very fast, the angels here are saying that it's unlikely going to happen very fast. It's going to take its own sweet time, within the next few months even. You will be able to take care of yourself, your health. Now, when it does say recovery, when I mean take care of yourself, I don't mean just physically. I mean physically, emotionally, spiritually, all three. Here, there's also the mind, body, spirit, and soul. If all those are aligned, then you are healthy. That's what you consider healthy. So take some time out, listen to your intuition, take care of yourself. For some of you, you might be interested in the chakra checkup. I have that on my website. I help you get rid of negative energies from your home, around your aura, inside of your body. I teach you how to do that. And you have that package for the rest of your life in order to get rid of any other negative energies that may ever enter into your life again. It helps with the recovery on a metaphysical level. Now, it does talk about within the next few months. So there's a few changes that are going to occur within the next few months. Physically and emotionally, you're going to start to feel better. Why? Because you're letting go of that energy. You're transferring that energy, those worries, those issues that you have. You're talking to others. So you're transferring that form of energy onto another person and just basically speaking it out into the universe. The universe is large enough and strong enough to handle your problems. It is important to talk to somebody. Here we also have, yes, there is a positive outcome here. Whatever you're going to put your effort into, and I see you are going to have to make some effort, guys. There's actually a little bit of effort involved here. You're going to be consulting with some people, getting some new ideas, learning more about what type of situation you're in. Why are you in this situation? What can you do to fix it? Sometimes you can't fix it. And sometimes if you feel that you just keep getting sick of this person, literally sick, then it might turn out unlike what you had thought. You also have the unlikely card here. It might literally just not be healthy for you. With the yes card, we also have here, communicate clearly. So there is a desire here to definitely communicate, to be somebody who is able to at least talk on a level that is not sarcastic, no mocking, no taunting, speaking directly, not even indirectly, but directly. If and when you get a chance, many of you know I have this kind of method. Remember to just memorize 3 or 4 points, maximum 4. If you're texting or if you're writing, don't send them long messages, because they will get lost in the details and they won't even know what was truly considered important. So remember what it is that you're going to talk about. Rehearse it and memorize it. I know it sounds weird, but sometimes we only have one chance and it may just be unexpected. And after that one chance, we don't get another chance. And then we wonder and we get upset at ourselves that, damn, I said point number 1, 2, and 3, but I forgot point number 4. Now what do? Do I call this person and let them know a piece of my mind, give them a piece of my mind that this is what I also wanted to say? That's the point. That's the whole issue. You have to remember what it is that you really want to talk about. And it says here, communicate clearly. There may have been, I'm getting the word misunderstood and misunderstandings. I'm getting the interpretation. So somebody's misinterpreted something that has been said in this connection. Whatever happened, the outcome was not positive in the beginning. In the future here, I do see that things are going to start to work out, but communication is key. All right, Aries, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance. Your reading is very different this time. I felt like the energy is, it's like somebody here has had enough. Enough is enough. They just want to have a simple, happy life. They don't want things to be complicated anymore. This entire reading seemed to be kind of like that. Somebody here, many of you have been in the situation that I've been there, done that. I don't want anything like that anymore. I just want something simple and plain. That's the type of energy I was getting from all of this. That you've had enough, and now it's time to just move forward, either settle down or just move on. All right. Thank you once again for tuning in. I do want to just make one quick announcement, and I've been, like I mentioned in a couple other readings, I've been reciting this for the past, I don't know, month. So finally, on my other channel, Asnointia Audio, I do have the 2 videos that I was saying that I'm going to put up. So one of them, both of them are uploaded now. One of them is called What Not to Do When a Man Ghosts You. The other one is called Why Women Ghost You. So it may prove helpful because these are videos that I've created by through the request of my subscribers as well as my clients. And so I've seen over time certain types of trends, seen that many of my people, they have the same scenarios, they have the same questions, the same problems. And so it's important for me to just cater to that. So if that's what you're looking for, that's what I provided. So I have put up these 2 videos. Hopefully you'll get a chance to have a look at them. Once again, they're on my other channel, which is Asnointia Audio. And definitely please do like, share, and subscribe to that channel as well. All right. You take care, Aries. I'll see you guys again. Bye now.